brought you a new selection of the most spectacular footage caught on camera. Watch to the end, and you will not regret it. In these situations, you should always leave a bigger gap between yourself and the car in front. Don't worry, no one was injured. You can see a Lamborghini on the frontage. It's running at quite a fast speed. After a short time, the vehicle veered off the frontage into a shallow saltwater marsh on exit 4 just off Galveston Island. It's a good thing that he was okay. An incredibly rare Bugatti trying to switch lanes with very little room to do so collided with a BMW in Suzhou, China. But I don't get it. Why didn't the BMW driver let him switch lanes? Oh my God. Luckily, Volvo has good brakes, so both drivers were not seriously hurt. Oh no, a car fell into the sea when attempting to board a ferry that was pulling away from the port in Istanbul, Turkey. I feel bad for their incident. The red car collided with the white car while trying to cross the street in Dubai. This is the reason while driving we should observe vehicles. Tesla self-immolated and exploded in a parking garage in Shanghai, China. Don't worry, no one was injured. This is the lesson that does not stop in the middle of the highway. Do not imitate this. A car crashed in Abu Dhabi after a sudden lane change. Do not imitate this. In the video, the sedan has spun around after it lost control while evading another car in Houston, Texas. Nobody was injured. I hope he learned his lesson and will drive more carefully next time. What is he thinking? Do not imitate this.
Ey, Alter, Mann.
This is the reason we need to focus on the vehicles around us, whether we ride a Tesla or not. The truck lost control and collided with a Volvo XC90 going in the opposite direction. Fortunately, they are safe without injury. The driver and his fiancée were traveling at below the speed limit in the right lane when a pothole caused the camper to spin out of control, pulling the truck along with it. Gratefully, they were alive after a dangerous incident. An Oklahoma highway, a semi-truck skidded and crossed the opposite side of the highway on a Tuesday morning. The driver was ticketed, but no injuries were reported as a result of the incident.
Oh, snap!
Oh my God. Do not imitate this. A Jerusalem hospital parking lot collapsed into a sinkhole. The sinkhole swallowed 3 cars. Glad no casualties were reported. That's a big tumbleweed. I'm glad he drove slowly. A car swept away by flash floods in Manitoba Springs, Colorado. Reports say no one was inside at the time and there was no injuries. No one was hurt. Australian police captured gripping footage of a white vehicle speeding across several lanes of traffic unscathed. What a surprise! Out-of-control vehicle crosses 7 lanes without a scratch.
boy. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my gosh.
Car driver hit a guardrail on the car hydroplane, so a vehicle slid out of control on a wet road. Fortunately, the driver was fine. What is he thinking? Do you agree he should relearn traffic laws? Can't imagine what would happen if the car didn't brake in time. Drivers should obey the law. This truck driver is trying to avoid squishing the red car when it shockingly changes lanes out of nowhere. To avoid the red car, the truck driver unfortunately strikes the BMW in its blind spot. Do not imitate this. A tire part flies off a truck and almost causes a pileup, but unfortunately, a car traveling in the left lane ended up colliding with the tire. That's what happens when a car tries to overtake a truck and then discovers there's a car crossing the road ahead. No one was injured in this incident. Before changing lanes, maintain constant speed, look ahead, and merge gradually. Oh no. Luckily, no injuries were reported.
Kit running like a milk cow lumbering out to pasture.
The tire jumped onto the median, rolled along the other side of the motorway.
Oh!
Luckily, no injuries were reported. Oh no. Person turns left on a straight-through lane. Thank God everyone is okay. And here we are at the finish line. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this ride. Tell us about your unusual situations on the road in the comments. And don't miss the next video. See you soon.